Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. I'm so pleased you could join me. So before I start doing what I'm going to do, which is Amy's 60-minute colour challenge in black and white, before I do that I've got a little quick shop share, right, because my gorgeous friend Zakia, she is amazing. She's not got an Etsy or anything like that. She's got a shop on what are they called? eBay. And I'll write it down in a minute so you can see. But she really sells the most amazing stuff. So I ordered this. Look at it. It's beautiful. These little tiny pleats, right? And so I ordered this. This is one of the most plainest sort of things that she does, but yeah, I'll come to it in a minute. So this is really lovely. It's as light as air pretty much, so it had no weight to pages at all, so you could add a ruffle all the way along and it wouldn't pull or like be weighty at all. It's so light. There's 3.5 yards on here, and literally you can't feel nothing. So I ordered that from her. I've got to show you. I've had these before, but I've just got some more from her. She sells these little coins, and again they're really light and they're just amazing for decorating, especially like boho kind of journals. I just think they're fabulous. Look at these as well. These are one of her new bits. These little flowers on these little things, and again they're really light and make a gorgeous page. She also does things like this. And we've got these ones. Oh, I don't want to lose that. Or she does tassels on their own, like that haven't got the little bits and bobs at the top as well, so you can do it for yourself. These are from her. Aren't they absolutely adorable? Just beautiful. These are some of her little plain ones as well, and they come in loads of different colours and things. And then there's bits like this. Look at that. And again, it's so lightweight and it's just absolutely gorgeous. So there's some of the things that you can get, like little charming things. And then also gorgeous trims that you see me use all the time in boho journals, like this. She's got some lovely golds and black and gold there. Oh, before I forget, her buttons that she does. Look at these. Aren't they just absolutely fabulous? So beautiful. And yeah, you can buy mixed colours and that. Some items you can choose what colour and have all one colour. Like, look at those. Aren't they just fabulous? And then I didn't get these this time, but I'm bringing over. I'm getting the big guns out now. Look at that. And this. And let's see what else we got. This. Didn't get trim like this. And I could just go on and on and on, you know. Really beautiful items that she sells. Her prices are super reasonable, and like there's so much to choose from. It's just absolutely adorable. So this is the name of her shop, Anmol 2800, and seriously, she's so reasonably priced. I'm not affiliated. I just feel that when you've got a good mate who sells good stuff at a reasonable price, other people need to know about it, especially like us with what we do. Herb supplies and that are so perfect, and also so very reasonable as well. And like I showed you some really colourful bits and bobs, but it's not all colourful like that. Like you have got these like plain items, so it's not just like boho or really, oh I've turned the light off, or really like bright shocking colours. There's so much to choose from. I just wanted you to know about her. She's wonderful. Her name's Zakir. She is gorgeous, lovely, lovely person. So go check her out. Right, so it's Black and White. I've got some bits and bobs here, adult colouring book, paper pack. Well, it came with little embellishments and things as well. I used all of them. I've got all of this 6x6s, and I think these are 8x8s. There was a like lilac-y pack, and this pack, they was reduced to clear, and for £1, and they had all like sort of bits like buttons and different flowers. Well, I used all them, and what I didn't, I've still got some of the buttons in the button box, but never really used the papers, so I thought we'd grab them out, because yeah, they ain't seen the light of day since I bought them. But £1 a pack, I had to, because I've, just in case, and here we are. So I've got a few things you can see already. I've been tearing stuff, because first bit where I was showing you my friend's bits and bobs from my friend's shop, right? Filmed that this morning, right? And then started my timer, started filming. Well, I thought I started filming, and I made these, right, with that nice pocket, and then this one with that nice pocket, and I just used tracing paper for the pockets. I have got vellum, but I saved that for printing on and that, and yeah, when it's things like this, you use tracing paper, it looks exactly the same. But the reason you ain't seeing me making these is because I was pressing pause when I was making, and I was pressing record when I was rummaging. So I had to stop because the lights, I hadn't charged them, so they was running out of battery. And then I thought, oh well, look at what I've done so far. It was just like 3/4 of an hour, nearly an hour of me rummaging. So a bit disappointed that I didn't do these on camera. So obviously these don't count in the 60 minutes that I'm still forgetting about. And even if it had gone right, I kept forgetting to what's it called? How do you do the timer? Oh yeah. See, I don't use things like this. Right, it's already there for an hour. So let's start. But yeah, that's the other thing. With that, I don't remember to pause that. Or sometimes I remember to pause it, and then I don't remember to carry it on again. So yeah, that was a bit of a nightmare as well. Right, I'm looking what patterns and that these are, because I really don't know. Like I said, it ain't seen the light of day. Right, they're grey. I fancy, that might be nice. Fancy making an envelope and having a little play around, because I really do like these, and I never do black and white normally, but I did it before when I did an altered notebook, and I really liked it. And right, this is 8x8, so let's just go by what finding 8x8. Score at 3 1/8. Right, so I'm just making any one that I can with this paper size. This is going to be a long thingy bob one though, I'm not quite sure now. I should have had a look at what other sizes. Right, oh, and that just went totally off. Right, stay in the groove, woman. That didn't feel like it was at all. Right. Where is the groove? Oh, this is a nightmare. So there it is. I just couldn't get in there. But yeah, so all that filming and it was just rummaging. I don't really like the size of this now. What other sides? I mean, I could always cut the paper as well, if I wanted to. Yeah, I wanted it a bit smaller really. I could use the 6x6. Right, let's see what colours or what patterns we've got in there. Dotty, that looks a bit Christmassy though. The flags, I'm not that keen on none of these. That's grey. Don't mind the stripy one, I don't know what that will be like in an envelope. And I might still come back to this because I do like that pattern. So I could have cut that down, couldn't I, to a 6x6. And I haven't scored that line very well at all. Let's turn it over so I can see. Right. So I do like this pattern. I think I'm going to cut a sheet of this down because I don't really like the size of this envelope much. But I'm folding it anyway. Because I'll put it to one side. I might use it, or I might even just what's it called? Yeah, just tuck it away for future use. I do like the butterflies. I used some of that earlier. Where's another sheet of this? I'm going to trim it down to 6x6. Right, and I was going to use this cutter because the other one, the blades need changing. Right, quarter. The blades need changing, and I can't find where I've put them. I had an organise. I've done like a little bit of reorganising, and I've put them somewhere. You know what it's like, you think, I'll put them somewhere safe. Because for ages, they was just sitting in like me unicorn. It's like a ring holder, I think, but I just use it as a little place to rest my washies and my, what's their faces, post-it notes and stuff. And yeah, it was, they were sitting there for ages. And the other day, I had a tidy up. Right, score at 3, and I'm going to turn it over and do it on the white side, because when it's dark and heavily like patterned or that, I struggle to see the groove. But yeah, I've put them away somewhere the other day, all my spare blades, and now it needs changing. I will find them later when I've got more time. After I did that this morning with this, getting all me filming and me pausing ran the wrong way. Obviously I couldn't put it up because like, who wants to? there was nothing to see. But yeah, after I'd done that, I thought, no, I'm not going to do anything today. It is Sunday, day off, so I've spent the day in the garden. Yeah, that's a much better size. I'm happier with that. Right, just make sure it folds nicely. I'm thinking of cutting a window into it. But yeah, not too sure. I hope everybody is well though, and that you've all had a lovely weekend. Yeah, I like that size much better. Yeah, I think I might have a window in there. Right, let's see. Oh, right. Aha. Right. Oh. That size looks just about perfect, really. Right, let's pop them down there. That. Right, so I'll do it over here again so I can see how I'm lining it up. And yeah, I had a lovely day out in the garden, chilling out, done a bit of weeding and that. It's horrible. As you know, I moved in at Christmas. and just been trying to sort of get in here done. We had to buy new things. I've had to buy a new washing machine because my other one packed up. My cooker was on its way out, so I had to get a new one of them. So it's just been eating all my money. And then, yeah, the garden, it's like a building site. There's not really, there was loads of weeds. It's had slate chips put down, but then someone else has bought like pebbles and put that down. So half of it's slate chips, half of it's pebbles. All the membrane underneath is ripped, so there's weeds growing all through. And yeah, it just looks a bit like a building site. And so I'm just trying to make it look a bit more pleasant until I can afford to get something better out there. Right, I'm just gonna pause and go and cut this out. Right, so far so good. Let's see how it came out. Right. Yeah, I like that. I really do. I might have a bit of acetate to put behind there, and I can keep this for something as well. I like that and all. So I'm just going to rummage again, see if I've got any acetate. Can't really find any, but I've got a bit of bag that is pretty much the same thing, and it's only just to stick on the inside so things don't fall out. So just about there, although there is a bit of sellotape in it. It is, and I've got it. Yay! Right. Yeah, I'll just cut off that flappy bit. And we stick that down. So yeah, I hope you all had a lovely weekend. The weather here has been absolutely gorgeous. So I have been out the garden quite a bit. Like I said, it's like a bomb site. So I like to sit in a nice space that makes me feel calm and relaxed and that. So me and my daughter done all the weeding that was coming through the membrane, and we've tried to sort of rake around with the stones and the slate to try and mix them up to make it not look so bad, because I ain't going to have the money to do out there for ages. I've got too much to do in this house still. Right, yeah, I like that. I want something to stick on here at the back. Let's see. No. It's something quite light. Could have a bit of this handwritten sheet music actually. I think I like that. That looks like a little good idea. Right. I'll be better off marking it out rather than trying to do it myself. Right, so I need to take the bottom off. And yeah, so even though it's going to be a long time before I can make it look pretty, I can at least make it look tidy, you know. I hate mess. I really do. I can't handle it. Stresses me right out, any kind of mess. So yeah, we was out there. Not that I can do a great deal, but at least I've got it a little bit tidy. I've been doing bits and bobs for ages. Every time I go out there for something, I've been pulling up a couple of weeds because there was loads. But yeah, it's weed free now today because we've been out there all day long. Even Olivia was helping, which was lovely. Right. Right, so that's going to sit in the back like that. So when I'm going to glue these up and glue them onto the sheet music, and then that will be the back of our envelope, or the back inner rather, I should say. Right. And yeah, then I can start decorating. It makes sense to go inside as well. Right, so that's that now, and that's stuck down well so it won't catch on anything, and I kind of like that. Right, now I want to decorate it a little bit, and let's see. See, I was looking earlier when I did them other things. I wanted some silver, but thinner than that. Right. You've got over there. No. Right. Let's think what we want on our envelope. Right, I've decided I am going to use that thin black that I was just looking at. And I'll put it back in. Because I found these and they can sit nicely on the top. So just want it going like that. And yeah, what a wally, filming all that and then not filming it, just filming myself when every time I think I've paused and I rummage. So yeah, you could, I won't even, my hands weren't even there unless I had something like on my desk. Most of it I was bent down rummaging to the side, and yeah, that was on pages the whole time. So that was a bit annoying, but you have to laugh about these things, don't you? What a wally you are, or what a wally I am. Right. I need some glue on there for these. Just all the way along. Oh, there, I have to come down a bit, don't go the whole way. Cut that bit of glue off there. Right, that's it. Oh, I like them. Right, I've got that bit of glue stuck to myself. Right, so I like that. I need something going on over here. So let's have a little think. Right, I've got a nice, well they're not nice, they're a bit tatty really. These grey bits of paper flowers that are just sitting in the box where I keep all my little flower decorations. Never ever going to get used, but today it's their turn. So I know they look a bit tatty from the off, but we can zhuzh them up a bit. Not that there's much you can do really, but since I've got the bling over there, I thought if we put a nice big bit of bling in the middle, it just bring them grey, drab kind of flowers to life a little bit. Right, make it look a bit funky. Right, let me stop touching that and let it dry. And I need to make a card. So this, what size thing did I do? Yeah, I scored 3 1/8, didn't I? So oh, I'm not sure now. I'm just looking. It might be 3.5 by 3.5, the size for the card, but it doesn't really matter. I can do it any size I want really, can't I? As long as it's not too big, we're good to go. So, cut a bit of this. And let's get that up there. We'll see if 3.5 fits. So, bring that up to 3.5. We'll see if that fits, if I try and pop it in there. Yes, it does, so that must be the size this would be our base. Right. Right. So it's not very big, is it? There's not a lot we can do. We've still got this, but obviously if that went in there, that just makes it look like that. But I could have that and then something smaller in the middle. But first, I'm going to flip it over, and we want a bit of white paper on the back for journaling. So, yeah, grab me long tear ruler. Oh, just grab the right tear ruler. I'm just going to move, I've balanced this on there, and we all know I'm so accident prone anyway. We don't want it all over the shop. Right. Let's start the right side. I could have gone a bit further there. Right, let's see. Yeah, that's not bad. I need to tear that edge a little bit nicer. Oh, I didn't tear nothing then. Right, just sit down. Okay, so get that out of the way. Just on the back there for journaling, so I'll just put a bit of glue. And I'm not inking around the edge because I can't find my black thingy bob, distress ink. It must be under this desk somewhere. It's fell out of the thing because all the inks are together. So it must have fell out and it's underneath something. So I've got to pull the desk out. But I thought I'll leave it because as well, with that black distress ink, I don't have it with any other one, but with that, it seems to really smudge bad and I'll get covered in it as well. So yeah, I'm just not using ink today. So what do I want? I want to round the corners and just thinking on my feet here. I've got nothing planned because what I did plan was the things that I made this morning, you know, so right, I'm thinking maybe a bit of this sheet music. I have got some more in that just like homemade doodled kind of looking sheet music. I'm just grabbing a bit now. There we go. Right, so I'm going to tear down here carefully. I might as well go the old length. Then it's done then for next time if I want to use it. Right. Right, let's see how deep we need it. So not too much at all. Just above here, I'm thinking. I might as well go the other length again. Right, so then that will sit like that. I might not use that other thing then. Might as well just go straight down there like that. So yeah, I like that. I could have even done it a bit bigger. I'll see what it looks like with a bigger bit as well. So then that would be tearing on roughly on that line. Yeah. So yeah, I've got a few things planned for this week. I've got to make the cover for Laurie's journal. And and sewing all the signatures. But before I sew them in, looking at what bits need sewing and that kind of thing, and if I want any stenciling. If I had that, I could maybe cut this a size littler, or a couple of sizes littler. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Right, so I've just gone that size. I did get out the next one down. I think that'd be too little, so I'm going with this one. And it won't take me a sec to just cut that out. I'm just unsticking it a little bit so that it's not mental sticky, because some washies really ain't, are they? They're not sticky at all. But then there's some like that one that's like a bit like Superman washi. Right, so I'm back from the table, and that will sit like that, which I like. I'm not sticking nothing down yet though, so I'm keeping my options open. And then I could have something, if I can find something blingy or pretty to have in the middle. And yeah, I'm not sure what. Yeah. Might have a little flower, just keep it simple maybe. Have a little white flower. I could put a diamante in the middle, because we don't want it too bulky, because we do want it to fit inside an envelope. I'm just moving them other bits out of the way. And yeah, we'll layer it up now, I've decided. Right, so yeah, it don't matter what way up that goes. Right, get a bit of glue on here. And yeah, I'll never do this. Like I said, I've worked with Black and White once before, and when I did, I loved the end result. And I was like, right, I'm going to do Black and White journal. But then I think that weren't too, it was last year, and then it was Christmas coming, and then I had 1,000,001 things that was going on, and I moved and all of that, and forgot all about it really until Amy said what colour it was this week. And I know I'm proper lagging behind, everyone has done it by now, but yeah, that's just the way it is. I wanted to have something to put up Sunday morning, because I know she's changing to a new colour on Monday, and yeah, I'm filming this now Sunday night. Not sure when it's going to go up, depends how long it takes me to edit it, and yeah, all of that malarkey. It should be up on Sunday night, but because it's not too late at the minute, and I'm not feeling tired yet. Right, just like that. Ah, no, I'm going to take it off a minute. Don't worry, it's all going to be cool. I'm going to use a bit of this. It's got bits of cotton stuck to it. Right, I'm going to use a bit of this. Ah, it's stuck to me. And yeah, just cut off a little bit. And sort of gather it a bit, and right, see if that's still sticky at all. Yeah, I'll leave a bit off of that bit. Right, now I could pull that out a bit like that, get some more glue on my little flower, and that'll hold that down. I could have put it in between the layers of them, couldn't I? If I'd have remembered that I wanted to use it. I love this stuff. If you was watching me before Christmas, Wilkinson's is the Christmas stuff that you buy and you tie it round your chairs, or that you wrap it round your already wrapped parcels to make them look more blingy. And they was doing 3 for the price of 2, so I got 2 gold ones and a silver one. and we didn't use it for any of the purposes that Wilkinson's advertised it as. We use it in journals, and it's fabulous. I love it. Right, just seeing. I need another big thingy. My Lily may be this. Right, now we could go with a black bling or the grey. The grey looks nice. But, oh, we could go with a smaller one that suits the flower a bit better. Yep. And I think I'm going to go with the black one. Never normally use them otherwise. So, it's, oh, look at the St. McGlue. It's took on a life of its own tonight. It would help if I had the right lid. I threw it away by accident when I got overzealous with my tidying after filming last week. Right, oh, I like that. I like that. It's quite simple. And this stuff, although it's like sort of, you can fluff it up, it is so lightweight that it won't be bulky. Right, let's hope. I'm going to take it straight back out again because I want everything to dry, but hang on. And I don't want to get bits on, nice on the outside. Is it? That looks like pen. I think it's rubbed off the sheet music. Hang on, I've got to... Oh, I don't like that at all. It's made a mark. I can always change that bit out, but that's pretty, isn't it? That looks pretty cool. But I have got to get rid of that black mark, so I might go and get a cotton bud in a minute. But I'm going to let that dry. And right, what do we want? So we've done our little envelope. I could do another tag with a pocket, because you didn't see what I did, and I fancy using a bit of adult colouring book. Really like the paisley pattern. I think we're going to go with using that. Obviously I've got to back it with something very sturdy because it is just colouring book. So nice fat tag to have. I really like that. I want to get this black to be the back. Oh, does that? Oh, look at that. Look at that for a fit. I ain't even got to cut it. Right, we're going with that. It's fate. Okay, so we're having that on there. I want something on the back. Or I'll leave the back because it can be written on in like silver pen or gold pen or that, you know. So I might even leave it. I need to cut the corners. And yeah, I ain't really got much done this time really, but I've been faffing about making an envelope that I didn't want to use, and yeah, just faffing. Right. And this isn't card, so oh, I'll tell you what, I'm not going to use this bit. I'm going to use another bit that I can double up. So I just want to cut those edges off. Just get the very edges. Right. And then, let's see, oh no, you can still see the little bits, which in another time I would like. I do like seeing little raggedy edges and things sometimes, but not now. Okay, I might need to take a little bit off of this now, because just the tiniest little smidge, I don't even know, if it's worth doing it in here, because it is literally the tiniest little smidge off. Let's see if that was enough. Yeah, right. And then, minus that away a minute. Right, I'm just thinking as I go along. I thought maybe we could have that like that, and then have a couple of folds. Maybe one in the front and one behind. Yep, right, scoreboard. Okay, so we would need about just in from that. So is it that one or that one? Right, that one. Right, and score there. How did that end up going wonky? Right, and that will fold back. Then we'll have that there, and this bit will fold front, and we'll decorate that as well. Right, so that is going to be stuck bang on there. I might even trim a bit off, make it a little bit littler. And so where the other one, where we went one in because it was folded behind, I've come one out now. Right. And that's going to fold in front like that. So I am going to trim this a bit, so that when that's in front, it's going to be just under that. So I don't know what I'm doing here, loves. I really am just making it up as I go along. But yeah, I thought it might be a nice little change to do that. But yeah, I'm not quite sure where I'm going, but we'll see. Right, so I wanted a bit off. I need a bit off everywhere. Right, now if that was in the middle, I think I need a bit more off, yeah. Right. Not much. Right. Okay, so that will sit like that, and that will come in. So you will see that one little, like a small little bit, but let's get that folded nicer. And the other one. And could emboss something on there. I'm just going to fold out like that, and there's going to be all this journaling space. We'll have this in here. I'm not sure whether to make it tag shaped or not. Could do, and we can hold it at the top with a paper clip. So we're going to have to alter a paper clip as well. So I better get a wiggle on, otherwise I'm going to run out of time. And yeah, this would be the middle. And yeah, we just cut the whole thing so it's tag shape, but we're not going to have eyelets or anything. Right, I'm making so much mess. Ooh! Right, so getting this back, I want that in there like that. Yeah, I like that. I've just knocked down the fit. Oh no, I ain't. It's over here. Right. Right, I've just worked out, if I turn it round, that shuts on the whole thing, which I prefer better. So I'm going to have that in the middle. I think I'm going to cut some other paper for journaling, but I think I want to emboss, heat emboss on there. Sorry, my timer has just gone completely off. But I've got to pause it anyway because I want to heat emboss on here. So I'm going to do that before we get anything too bulky. No, I've changed my mind again because I haven't got silver thingy powder. I've got gold and I've got other colours. I've got black if I wanted to do black and white, but I haven't got thingy. I ain't got any silver, which is what I had my art set on. I might use another bit of this. I'll cut it the same size as that, so I'll use that as a guide. I might even cut a couple. It could be a colouring in tag, couldn't it? That'd be cool to have in your journal, for like when you're stressed out or something. Do a bit of colouring in. Right. What have I got over here? Yeah, I'm going to cut a bit the same. Or 2 bits the same. And then we need to make a little watered paper clip for the top. And I ain't got loads of time left, so I better get a wiggle on and sort it out. Right. Right, that's roughly it. And another one. Oh. Just pull that bit out. And yeah, just see how tall it was. Right. Okay, so we've got our bits of colouring book. I just need to cut them the same as this, so they're not all exactly the same size actually. I better do it one at a time then. Right. And so yeah, I got quite a busy week coming up. Got bits and bobs I've got to do, and I've got to make the birthday cards for the babies because it's nearly May and they're going to be 1, and it's just before the next review of lockdown, and we don't know if that review they'll say yeah, go on, you can go out now and that, but yeah, it's before the review, so we won't be together on their birthdays, which is a bit sad. The back one, if I'm having one at the back, would have to be thinner, and even though it don't reach over there, I'm just going to cut that, just so that it don't look like the odd one out. But yeah, I could have one on the front. I think this one's bigger. Yeah, I'll have that one on there. I don't know where my glue stick's gone. Oh, there it is. And right, what side? Oh, on that side, right. So I haven't got much time left, so I better hurry myself up. That's it. Right, and then have one down. Oh, no, I'll go with that original side that I wanted. That was going in here, wasn't it? Right, and we need a little one for on this back. It's got to be some. Oh, that does fit. Cool. Oh, I'm not sure what side. I don't want that side to colour. Or not. Because I think I'm going to stick something. Well, not all of them. I won't stick something over. So they could be coloured in. Oh, right. And so they're still blank to... Yeah, they could be written on in pen of some sort. Let's think. I want something. Yeah, I might use a bit of that silver stuff again. Right. Sort of gathered like that. Find another bit going the other way. Well, I don't want to make it bulky. Just gather. Right, I need it down the bottom because the top we've got to hurry up and do an altered paper clip. So I'll have something down the bottom, stick it there. And then we'll put a nice gem in the middle. Do a black one. Yeah, go on. Let's do it. And then we'll work on the altered paper clip, and if I've got time I'll come back to doing a bit more to this treble tag, maybe put in some places to write and stuff like that. Although, like I said, it does really look cool if you have got something called black, when you write in like silver pen and that looks really cool. I do like that. Right, grab a paper clip. And we just need a couple of pieces of first bit of cardstock that jumps into my hand, so it's not too thin. Right. There you go. Right. And then pop it in again. And I'll do it this way because it makes it easier to go on and off of the page when it's going between two pieces of cardstock. So I've got some bits of black fabric. They're mainly black and gold, which is annoying. I've got this black velvet. I think I'll cover both sides in that. So where's my fabric scissors? Get that fluff off. Like that. Yeah. And I'll cut a bit for the other side as well. And yeah, I'll just go a bit mad with the glue, but I don't want it to come off. And there's that bit. Oh, okay, and I'm going to have that on there the right way up. Right. And then we can have something nice and fancy on either side. Right. Oh. Okay, come on. Right. So we've got our base. Right, so I think, right, what's the smaller side? Can't really tell now. I've stuck these on. Oh, I can feel. Yeah, that's the bigger side. That's the smaller side. Right, so the smaller side's going to be the back. I think I'm going to have a couple of these lovely silver leaves. I'll just cut them off individually, and then I'm going to stick them on, and then I'm going to come back to that side. I'm not sure whether I want a gem with them, or if I just want the leaves for the minute, because it is the back. Right, now I wanted some of that, but then I'd have to use a different colour leaves that I can see. Or I wouldn't have to have leaves at all. Let's trim this down a bit, and I'll just smush it up again and put a gem in the middle again. I know I'm doing it again, but it'll all tie in together. Right, so it needs to be smushed like that. Push that right on there. And could have another little black one, or oh no, I don't want colours. No, I think it's got to be black really to stand out. No. Okay, and then just push that bit in a bit more. Right, so that will be the reverse. But then on the front, where's that silver grey, really, really light ribbon? I was thinking of putting a small bit of this, just cut it in a square as an overlay, like that. And just dot a couple of bits of glue about. Oh, and not do that. Right. Lay that on. Right. I'm just checking where my, what's it called, are bits. I want to see what it looks like when it slides onto the paper or the top of the thing. Right, so that is what it's going to be like at the back. And then right on the front we've got that overlaid, and I'm just going to grab a couple bits to go on the top there. Right, this was what I thought, was that I'll use a bit of this. It's so light, it's lovely, and just make it like a little bow shape. Stick that on, but I want it with longer tails. That's it, I want them hanging down the front of the tag, so it'll be like that. They'll be coming down. I'll trim the bottoms to be a bit nicer, and then we'll put something in the middle, and it'll all be good in the hood. Right. Oh, come on. Oh, it's stuck to my finger and not to the fabric. That's annoying. Right, just make that into a bow shape. I want to get that in as if it's been tied in a knot, which it hasn't, and I could have just done that, couldn't I? But it makes it more bulky. Right. Right, and I'll have a nice sparkly silver this time. I'm just trying to get the sticky back off because them sticky backs ain't sticky enough, they fall off, so I don't use them. Normally they just peel straight off of them. Oh. Right, so let's get the bottom bit. Shape that. Oh, get out. I'm going to cut a bit I didn't want to cut. Right. And then on our tag, it will just sit on the top like this, holding it shut. Hang on, if I put it over all three bits, holding it shut with them hanging down, a little bit blingy, and then that's the flower on the other side. I do really need to put some journaling spots in, don't I? I've got this lovely ribbon. I'm tempted to use this somewhere, maybe on one of the plainer sides. A bit of that. With a bit of white paper. We've still got enough time. Right. Or I could use a bit of this index card to journal on. But where's that plain white paper? Right, I've got too many things on the desk. Oh, I really don't know what's happening. Right, I'll just tear some of this. That can go in there like that. So I should have made these decisions before, shouldn't I? But I will leave a bit for writing on it in sparkly pen. Right, so that's a bit of a journaling spot there. And then at the back here, I want another one, maybe on that small piece. Right. Okay, so we'll have that there. And then, no. Maybe there. Yeah, I'm going to stick a bit there. And then that could be a pocket for a smaller tag. So, how deep's that ribbon? Right, about that long. Right, and I'll just get this edge straighter, pop it on, oh, and trim it off, and then we've got a little pocket for a smaller tag, something like, let's see, is there anything laying about? A little bit of paper. So like a little tag like that, it could go in there. Not that we've got time now, but what did we get done in 60 seconds? 60 minutes. Not a lot really. With that, oh, we've got our altered paper clip there to keep our triple tag shut. Our little tag with our little envelope. That's it really, isn't it? Because I was faffing about with another envelope. But yeah, this morning I made much nicer things. Look at them. But yeah, like I said, I did it all. I can't think of the words that you say it polite. We say arse upwards, but that's not a thing, is it? But I can't think of the actual word. Topsy-turvy. That's the word that I could have said. Yeah, it's just... it's getting near bedtime, my brain's gone. So yeah, we didn't do a great deal. Oh, look, there's my alarm going off. Oh, cancel. Stop it. No. What? Couldn't turn it off. Right. I need to tidy up. It's a bit stressy. So yeah, we didn't do much, but I do think that's cute, the little thing and my little that there. And then yeah, I could do a bit more to this really, but I do like the idea of a triple tag with places for journaling and places for colouring. And also now that that's got a little pocket, I think I'll make another tag to go inside. But yeah, for now it's bedtime now for me really. But yeah, I've had fun with black and white. I'll definitely be doing more black and white stuff because I'm thinking I need a journal now to put bits and bobs in that I'm making, because I am starting to really like it. So thank you very much for watching. I hope it hasn't been too much of a car crash. But yeah, we did get some nice bits done, so there you go. I'll be back later, tomorrow or whenever, with working on something completely different. So thanks for watching. Thank you, Amy, for this week. I really do like the black and white. I really do. And the more I work with it, the more it makes me want to do stuff with it. So thank you for that, love. Stay all safe and well, all of you. And just stay as wonderful as you always are. Bye for now. Love yous.